Hello, I'm Hello74, and this is another devlog. Now, it's been a bit of time since the devlog, and I haven't been able to make any considerable progress due to computer malfunction, along with the end of semester, which is very much putting a strain on things. As there's larger projects, and the larger projects I've been having to deal with essentially eat up most of my development time. However, I have made, prior to that, a bit of work or bit of progress. And that bit of progress was essentially revamping this being able to click things. The rooms are now separated over here into different groups. So they're not, instead of having to go through and say, oh, on the floor, go through and get all the children of the floor, and then like put them into a thing, and then it's much better now. I prefer using groups to essentially say, okay, everything is in a group, and now I can add things wherever need be. And with that, I've also been messing around with the events or signals on when something happens, send a signal to this, and then that will also send a signal to whatever else is being connected. Which essentially means the NPCs can now send a signal saying they're finished moving towards their destination and they don't need to do any further actions, which then updates the game, which then moves on to the next step, and then on to the next step. And it's a lot more functional, in my opinion. Because whenever, let's say, the menu. Whenever I do hide the menus, I'll do emit signal saying the menus have changed, because technically they have. And anything that changes when the menus change will also change in a sense. Saying, okay, now we're able to connect it using a custom event. And since the thing doesn't take any parameters, we can just say, oh, emit signal. And once it emits that signal, then all the things will change. This devlog is primarily on the coding side and not necessarily the visual side. However, I have made it to where the NPCs and the floors, and I can essentially add whatever I want at this point, and it will have its own sidebar. Unfortunately, for now, that is disabled due to a bug where, well, not a bug, but I need to create my own input handler that sorts through and the fans kicked on, that sorts through what has a higher priority. Because right now, if you look down here in the output menu, you'll see that whenever I click on the ultimate kitty, the room behind it is also being selected. So that essentially will be my next improvement. And the NPCs have pathfinding now. They also have the ability to search in a room. They have the ability to see what's in it. And when you ask them, hey, what's in this room, or what did you do at this specific time, they'll be able to answer with a list of things. Now, putting that list into a comprehensive dictionary or something that would be what a normal human would say, that might be a bit more difficult. However, I'm fairly certain that through some clever design and whatnot, I'll be able to do that. However, for now, I'm primarily focused on getting the player working or functioning. It's still very much in development, and at this point, there's nothing going on for the most part. There's no ability to play, unfortunately. However, that is essentially my devlog update. Nothing much has been done, and nothing much might not be done for the next week or so. Nothing much might be done for the next week or so, primarily because of school and of what's going on. However, I will try to update this as much as I possibly can and do devlogs where I have the time and ability to. Thank you all for watching the devlog update. This one was extremely short, and I hope to show you all what future updates. Thank you all for listening. Bye.